Welcome back to Razmafzar channel. My name is Manusher Mashtaq Khurasani, and today I'm going to show you a shamshir, early saber, shamshir saber, made by late Ostad Haj Hossein Farajian. We have received lots of good feedback, emails, and also private messages on different social media about this Seljuk period early saber. And this is an early saber, shamshir saber, made by late Ostad Haj Hossein Farajian. Early examples of this, you can see there is a shamshir attributed to Shah Tahmasp Safavid, which is kept in Victoria and Albert Museum in London. So Haj Hossein Farajian, there are not only that, of course there are more examples also in Iranian museums and private collections. And Haj Hossein Farajian, late Haj Hossein Farajian, Ostad Farajian made this early shamshir based on that. It is a hand-forged blade, and you can take a look at this. And it has a very slight raised back edge, not that much. And it has etched inscriptions, very well made and well balanced shamshir, saber. And you see this has a bolchagh or muhafaza daste, and made of steel. And then here, as you can take a look at it, it has a kolahak. I personally like a lot kolahak. It depends. You can never say this style of shamshir is better, that style of shamshir is better. This one is good because it allows you some maneuvers which you can do, and you can feel your shamshir better. But again, it doesn't mean it's better. It's a personal choice, personal style. You see that this is the shamshir I explained to you. The scabbard is made of wood, and two parts of wood which are then glued to each other, and like originals, they are then covered by leather cover. And then the scabbard fittings, here these lance-shaped ones, right, are this barband, and also here the shape of the scabbard, they're all made of silver. As you see, it's oxidized, as just left the way it is, so it has a more old look to it, but you can of course clean it, so it becomes shiny, the silver, or it's just left the way it is. Now let me explain to you some measurements of this and just demonstrate to you. The blade length is 87 centimeters, and the width of the blade at the fourth of is 3.5 centimeters. When it comes in the middle, it becomes 3.3 centimeters. And I told you it has a raised yalman, or raised back edge, or yalman, and it is 3.4 centimeters, as we call it yalman, or raised back edge, or pakh even. So again, 3.5, 3.3, 3.4. So it's wide, and then it narrows down, and then it goes and widens a bit more. Again, like the originals. I really like the balance of this sword, and I'm going to show you some movements with it now. Okay, to show you some examples of this shamshir, you see you can also do all powerful strikes as you can do with the curved one. You see that it's especially for a cavalry a great thing because it's long. You can thrust much better. Of course, as I mentioned, once you get close, in close distance and in middle distance, it is much better that you have a curved blade. You still can deliver strikes, but a really curved blade can deliver much better strikes in close fighting and in this middle distance. But of course, in long range, this is much better. There is no doubt about that. But on the other hand, you can thrust much better. in long distance, but a shamshir, curved shamshir, really curved shamshir, you can also thrust, which goes above the shield and below the shield and from the side. But again, this is a very good one. It's also it is just a personal style and the way. So on this side, it first start in the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Verily we have granted you a manifest victory, which is from Surah Al-Fath, which is the 48th Surah of the Quran. Then it continues with the prayer, O God, with the privilege given to Muhammad and his family by you, send greetings to Muhammad and his family. Place light in my sight and insight in my religion, conviction in my heart, sincerity in my actions, health in my body, abundance in my daily bread, and make my endless gratitude to you eternal as long as I live. This side there are also etched inscriptions of Zanjan, amale Hossein Farajian, means Zanjan city where it's produced, and the work of Hossein Farajian, and also Allah, name of God, which is placed on this side of the blade. Now we move on to the other one, to the reverse side. It is from Surah An-Nasr, which reads, in the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. When God's succor and the triumph come, and you see mankind entering the religion of God in troops, then hymn the praises of your Lord and seek forgiveness of him. He is ever ready to show mercy. And then it is also the third, from the Surah Al-Imran, which reads part of it, God, there is no deity except him, the ever-living, the sustainer of existence. And we have also the etched inscriptions, Muhammad is the messenger of God. Here you see the scabbard covered in black leather. The scabbard fittings, as I mentioned, are made of silver. You see they're oxidized because of time passage, and then passage of time. And then again, you can see the scabbard from the other side. This is an early saber, early shamshir, made by the late Ostad Haj Hossein Farajian. I gave you the dimensions. I also gave you the meaning of etched transcriptions, and then I just would like to mention at the end, all works of late Ostad Haj Hossein Farajian were done with much love and much attention to details. And well, this is this shamshir again, and thank you for coming to our channel. I would like to ask you to just keep supporting our channel. Please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, as usual, ask questions, and just be there. Keep supporting us. My members and I are there to answer your questions. And also, if you would like to join Razmafzar combat team, please do. Just contact us, and if you wish to just do any research and you're qualified to do so, you can prove that you have published and are qualified in the field, you can also contact me or one of my members, and we are open to any suggestions. If you're a good craftsman, can produce anything, we would also be happy to work with you and also promote your work if you have the certain quality we expect and a good quality we expect, and then we are open to all your suggestions. Thank you very much. Bedurud, as we say in Persian, and have a nice day. For more information, see my book Arms and Armor from Iran, and also Lexicon of Arms and Armor from Iran, which you can buy directly from Razmafzar organization, and the email is provided in the comment section. Thank you very much.